Disengaging from a narcissist is an arduous yet liberating journey. As complex personalities, narcissists can often weave themselves deeply into the lives of those around them, manipulating emotions and influencing the dynamics of personal interactions. The decision to disengage from such an individual is not only challenging. It requires a profound understanding of the behaviors that define narcissistic tendencies and the potential emotional impacts on those affected. Through a mindful approach, marked by both resolve and sensitivity, individuals can find a pathway toward reclaiming autonomy, mental peace, and emotional well-being. Narcissists possess a unique set of traits that make them especially difficult to disengage from. Central to narcissistic personality disorder is an inflated sense of self-importance, often accompanied by a need for admiration and a lack of empathy for others. Such individuals are prone to self-centered behavior. They see relationships as tools to bolster their self-image rather than as spaces for mutual respect and support. Narcissistic relationships are commonly characterized by manipulation, exploitation, and emotional volatility, traits that frequently lead to a toxic cycle of connection and disconnection. For those involved with a narcissist, it can feel as though they are entrapped in a relentless pattern of emotional highs and lows, with little regard for their needs and well-being. Disengaging from a narcissist requires not only a strong commitment to self-preservation, but also a clear recognition of the behaviors at play. Emotional detachment, though difficult, is essential. Those seeking to distance themselves must understand that a narcissist will often employ manipulative tactics to maintain control. Narcissists may shift between charm and criticism. They may even use guilt or appeal to one's sense of loyalty as a means to regain their influence. To disengage effectively, individuals must be prepared to withstand these tactics with firm boundaries and a consistent focus on their well-being. Maintaining boundaries is one of the most effective tools in disengaging from a narcissist. Clear boundaries help protect emotional energy. They provide a shield against the incessant demands that narcissists are likely to impose. In setting these boundaries, it is essential to communicate them assertively, without room for negotiation or manipulation. Whether it involves limiting communication, avoiding social interactions, or physically distancing oneself, boundaries act as a barrier that diminishes the narcissist's control over one's emotions and actions. Yet, it is equally important to recognize that narcissists are not likely to respect these boundaries. They may attempt to undermine them through subtle or overt means. It is therefore crucial to reinforce these limits with consistency. The more unyielding the boundaries, the less influence the narcissist retains. Additionally, cultivating emotional resilience plays a vital role in the disengagement process. Narcissists are skilled at evoking self-doubt and insecurity in their targets. They often use criticism and subtle insults to undermine self-esteem, thereby fostering a dependency on their approval. By nurturing a strong sense of self-worth, individuals can better resist the psychological tactics of narcissistic influence. This often involves self-reflection, personal growth, and sometimes professional counseling to rebuild the sense of self that may have been eroded during the relationship. Developing emotional resilience equips individuals with the strength to withstand narcissistic behaviors without succumbing to their harmful effects. Equally significant is the need to recognize that disengaging from a narcissist is rarely a single event. It is often a gradual process that requires ongoing effort and vigilance. Narcissists tend to be persistent, and they may attempt to re-enter one's life when they sense a loss of control. This phenomenon, often referred to as hoovering, is a tactic by which the narcissist tries to pull the individual back into the relationship through feigned kindness, remorse, or even promises of change. Awareness of such tactics is crucial. Without it, there is a risk of being lured back into the toxic cycle from which one has worked hard to escape. Remaining vigilant against these tactics helps maintain the distance necessary for healing and growth. The process of disengagement also involves letting go of the hope that the narcissist will change. It is common for those close to narcissists to harbor a belief that, with enough support or patience, they can bring about a transformation in the narcissist's behavior. This hope, however, is often misguided. Narcissistic personality traits are deeply ingrained. They are unlikely to change without a substantial commitment to introspection and therapy, which most narcissists are unwilling or unable to undertake. Accepting this reality frees individuals from the unrealistic expectation of change. It allows them to focus instead on their own healing and personal development. Ultimately, disengaging from a narcissist is an act of self-compassion. It is an affirmation of one's right to live without the influence of manipulative and emotionally draining individuals. It is not a sign of weakness or failure. Rather, it is a testament to one's strength and commitment to a healthier future. The road to disengagement may be fraught with difficulties, yet it leads to a profound sense of liberation and autonomy. By choosing to disengage, individuals are reclaiming control over their lives. They are asserting their worth and establishing a foundation upon which they can rebuild trust, confidence, and peace. As one progresses through this journey, the rewards of disengagement become apparent. The space once occupied by the narcissist becomes a place for growth and self-discovery. The emotional energy once invested in managing a toxic relationship is redirected toward positive pursuits and healthy connections. Disengaging from a narcissist, while challenging, is ultimately a transformative experience that enables individuals to cultivate resilience, nurture self-respect, and embrace a life of authenticity and freedom.